You see here the RAD 5 is a variety of accessories that you can get with it. You will get the transfer couple with it, of course. Transfer couple is here. One goes in the center of the RAD 5 and the second one you can have on your keychain. Or another accessory is the round transfer for water optimization. You can put a cup of water onto it, put the transfer, one of the transfers inside the generator. This is a generator, this here is a support module. I'll show later how to use it. And this you carry with you, restaurant or wherever you want. You can put a glass of water onto it, or you can, if you're into sports, you can put supplements into it, or you can carry this on you, or any kind of transfer, and put the supplement inside the generator, and so the supplement energy will be transferred to you. And jokingly I called it an energetic steroid, which is perfectly legal, and it defies detection if you use some energy enhancing material there, such as androstenedione. So then another transfer, of course, is a power booster here, and the booster is more for it's a nice concentration of the energy. If you are in your room, you can use it. It doesn't boost much of the power. Still, a lot of people like to get the power booster with it, and you definitely can feel a difference here once you use it. This again you carry with you. And the last not least, it's a booster for male potency. It's not a healing device, and you can test it. I give a 1 month unconditional money-back guarantee on the device. Again, you put the booster part into it, and you carry this one on you. Of course, you cannot carry it on you when you have sex. On the other hand, you can you can energize yourself before and after, or you can actually energize water with that. It's a pretty nice thing. Or put an apple on it. I say sometimes Eve would have loved to give that to Adam, charging apple with that energy. And here also is you can print those things out, or you can ask us, and it can be sent by email. It's a transfer card. You need to write something in here, either a name or a number to make it unique, because they're all the same. And again, you can put one inside the generator, and the other one you carry with you. You want it especially, for instance, when you have some sports clothing. You know, this can be used like a credit card. You can actually laminate it and put it in your pocket. Or when you go into a restaurant, again, you can put it under food, under water. Here I put a glass of water on it for energizing it with the energy from the RAD 5. The RAD 5 is a heavy-duty device. It's at least 5 times as strong as the RAD HD. And it has 5 generators. All of them point to the center here, and they can be driven from here. And if you set it up for specific manifestation, you have each generator has a specific purpose. Here is the basic action, then main trend environment, target, and alternative target. Those generators, and each one can be switched on and off separately of the generator of the 5, and then each one of the generators can be set up with a specific frequency. I'll show that a bit later. With the RAD 5 you can charge 5 people at least simultaneously or more when you use a program, and there you use multiple linkage and you make sure that you have equal distribution. Power supply is 5 volts, at least 500 milliamps, more is better. And you need to use here a phone plug, which is 3.5 millimeter mono phone plug. Let me go here, go closer, and you see it. It's also in the manual. Plug it in again. Typically, you should plug it in first and then plug the AC DC inverter, the 9 volt, into the outlet. The accessories I showed previously, you can work it by itself, and you can also connect it with one of the programs. It is designed actually for the manifestation program with its 5 positions, which has also basic action, trend environment, target, and alternative target. Or with the super manifestation program. Those programs you can open as often as you want, so you can easily work on several people simultaneously, and then you need to set an additional program up for equal distribution. The target is all targets worked upon with this operation, and the trend is equal distribution of organ energy or life energy. It is designed, of course, it's pretty clear, for very heavy use, such as business, for very complex situations. You need to learn, of course, success strategies when it's very complex. It helps very well to enhance churches, groups, work in politics, for sports, fitness and bodybuilding, either on yourself or on several people. To charge water, it is a water optimizer. Technically, you can also put the water inside that ring. And general for manifestation, and then for radionics. Radionic is basically another way of making abstractions permanent. Whether you use radionic rates, whether you use numbers, whether you use something that you have written up, or such as a treasure mapping method, or you can use any other method. Symbols, icons, the programs have a lot of icons, and they can also be set up radionically. It's in principle the same common functional principle, so there's nothing special to radionics. It's a new technique of something that has been done for millennia already. And sports, especially for team sports, it's good. It's an ideal thing for coaches, because you can work with this device on so many people simultaneously, and the people don't even need to know that you enhance their energy. And of course, for personal use. I have mentioned that you can set up each one of the generators with an exact frequency. For instance, if you work on 5 persons simultaneously, you put links to those people inside the ring, and then you set each generator with a specific frequency for this person, or you can use it for other methods too, or you can make a mixture of 5 frequencies on yourself, or you work only with one generator and you work just one specific frequency to yourself. For instance, to get precision, you set it up at 5.9 volts. Now, to set up frequencies, I'll show you the other side. You turn the device around and you disconnect it to the ring. And that is for the purpose of precision when setting it up, because there are magnets in the ring and they have a self-induction effect, which is minimal. It does not change the frequency or anything. It can change the reading and throw it off. Then you plug in the frequency meter, and this here is a switch which goes for each one of the 5 generators. Here it starts with basic action. You turn on the meter, and you see very nicely, I set it on the frequency itself. The device comes with your generator, so you don't need to buy a device extra. And it's a very precise device. And it's set right now, and it shows 1.194 hertz, so it's very precise. It's And when you set the frequency here, it changes. See, it's all the way to the basic action here to the left. It's already set to 2.2 hertz. Now I can go higher and higher it goes. Whichever frequency you want, it's up to 13.40. And so then you switch to the next one, and you can set the next frequency here, whichever way you like it. I'll make it a bit high here, it's 13 something, momento, go up, 17 hertz, 17.28. Of course you can go very, very precisely here. You notice that it stays, and maybe the thousands or the hundreds, sometimes they change around. Go through each one of those, and you can set up each generator with a frequency. Either you run all 5 of them, or you run just one of them, or you work on 5 different persons. And for each person you put at the corresponding output, you put a link to that person. You may use those cards again, those G cards. Give each person a different one. Of course, be sure to write different names or some on it. And or you simply put something there that is a reference to the people. Coaches, for instance, may put something in. You can use a genetic code, take hair or something like this with a follicle, or take a signature, or simply write the name and connect it with it and set it accordingly. So, or you can also, when you charge food or drinks, you can add that energy of the frequency to it while you charge it. There is a lot of research still to be done on charging food, water, drinks, supplements, and so on. Be sure when you use it in complex situations to read the success strategies that you find in the manual. Naturally, after having set up the frequencies, you disconnect the frequency meter, don't need it anymore. Well, the dial is irrelevant here. And then you connect it with the actual generator. And here it blinks again. And now it blinks exactly in the frequencies that you have set up.